That just didn't nail it. This is absolutely Essendon. Now, recently we were talking about Dyson Heppell and his famous hairstyle that he wore for quite some time. And since he's cut the hair, we're worried that he's lost a lot of his power, like Samson.
Yeah.
And it just got us to talking about hairstyles in general, memorable.
Yeah, I mean,
styles
Dyson could be because he's almost eligible for the pension.
Right.
So it might not just be the hair. He is getting on.
Not if he was down at Geelong.
Yeah, true. Yep, that's absolutely right. He'd be a Brownlow medalist.
Absolutely,
Yep.
Kicking 94
so
goals.
So we're talking about haircuts.
Yeah,
today.
let's look at
Right.
memorable styles of the last few years.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, how far back are we going to go?
Let's just do 80s.
All right,
onwards.
starting from the 80s. Okay,
Well,
so some of those are sort of, for a lot of people, they won't remember these.
Yeah, okay,
So
all
I
right.
might try and get some pictures up if I can.
All right, yeah.
That might help because you and I know and remember
okay.
and have been scarred for life from some of these.
Some of the youngsters won't, but
they never went to Just Cuts. Some of these boys.
Yes, I
think Mum did it in the kitchen. On the kitchen table.
A lot of bowls being used.
So who's going to open the bowling?
I think we should kick off with the great Tony Bahaja.
Tony Bahaja, very interesting.
That was a very wholesome style.
Yeah, he looks like playing one of the kids in Family Ties. Almost.
Sort of 80s middle of the road sitcom.
Altar boy
type. Wholesome living. Yeah,
used to catch the bus to school with Tony Bahaja.
Did you?
When I was young.
Is that right?
Yeah. So there you go. A good Perth boy. So
bully? Were you bullying him?
No, well, he was just on the bus and he was I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, okay, all right, okay. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, we've got the great Billy Duckworth from the Premiership team.
The truck driver.
He was.
In case you don't know, a Norm Smith medalist, by the way.
Right, yes.
From the 1984 grand final.
Yeah, good. A lot of people wouldn't know that. Now, he was
not
running...
like Western Australians.
He was not...
Another Perth boy.
Was he really?
Yeah.
God, they made some big contributions to this team over the years.
Haircuts in Perth are still 40 years behind.
I just noticed with him, he wasn't... he was running with the monobrow.
I mean, it wasn't so much of a haircut. It was a brow cut that he might have wanted to consider, Billy.
Because he was a scary defender, and I think that probably helped.
Although Dermot Brereton gave him that famous kiss on the cheek. So, Brereton, there's another haircut.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm going to nominate... I know a lot of people won't agree with this because I'm going to nominate the great Neil Danaher.
Yes.
Early in his career, you could see he was a country boy from that haircut.
Yeah.
They needed to get the sheep shears on that one.
Yeah, they really needed to tackle that one.
Yep.
Once a year, just get it done.
But Neil later on sported a sort of almost a little bit of a mullet. But, he did go the curly locks early in his career.
What sort of shampoo were they using back then?
Sheep dip.
No. Remember Blue Clinic? Whatever. That was like an industrial strength shampoo. Like that was,
Jeez.
What happened to that brand? Remember
Blue
that?
Clinic.
Yeah.
But the fact that you know that
is
an incredible worry.
Yeah. It just was on the TV all the time. All right, okay, let's move on. Otherwise, we're going to be here for 3 days.
Who else have you got?
I got Greg Anderson.
Oh, the great Greg.
He was sort of, 80s metal band.
Yeah. That was like a bassist in Scorpion. Europa. All right, I'll pay that. I'll pay that. The bass player, though, not the lead guitarist. No. You've got to have the full-on frizzy perm for that, don't you?
Yeah,
great. What a great loss he was. He went back to Adelaide after they formed the Crows, and he was a champion player for us for a few years. Greg Anderson, for those that remember,
he was very good. Next up, what have you got?
I'm going to nominate, and then again, some people might not like this because he's a recent hero of the club, Michael Hurley. Michael has had a lot of trouble nailing down a haircut.
He couldn't commit.
No, he seems to go from kind of Ragnar Lothbrok Viking to clean cut choir boy. But I think we all remember Mike for his sort of Bear Grylls or Woolly, I don't know what. He came back from the supplement suspension looking like the man from Borneo.
Because he ran with a man bun for a while as well. It was a big bun.
Well, talking of which, his good mate Cale Hooker. So you've got the dynamic hair bun duo there. Yeah. And never should it be ever seen again.
No, it's kind of like
Mason Redman. We're looking at you.
Is it ninja inspired? Because it's not sort of at the back. It's sort of up at the.
Put a hair net. If your hair's getting in your eyes,
samurai.
Try and look a little manly.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Okay. And then you've got the man that inspired this episode.
Dyson.
The great Dyson.
Who we love and adore.
Yeah. And it would have been tough to manage on the field because he was always sort of, working that in the middle of the game.
It's like an English sheepdog kind of thing where you're trying to see through.
You're sweating up. It just would have been exhausting to handle.
And he was too proud to admit that was that was the cause of 90% of his turnovers. Yeah. He actually couldn't see where he was kicking the ball.
Possibly. But but man, he looked cool.
But can I just say one thing? Cool, if you're going to sort of rock the dreadlocks,
right. Okay.
There's only one guy I think who can do that.
Yes.
And get away with it, to be fair, and that's the great Anthony McDonald.
Yeah.
Tippenwood.
He does.
So
he does.
Anthony, we include him as a celebration of haircuts.
He's like a hold my beer.
Yeah. Dyson?
This is
just...
Yeah. I agree.
What else have we got?
We've got... let's go back to the 80s. The great Mark Harvey.
Yeah, Harvey.
He loved a little colour.
Crimes against hairdressing.
He loved a little colour in the hair.
Yeah, look, it was the 80s, to be fair.
That peroxide, he was always reaching for it on the top shelf. It just would fall conveniently on his head.
I think he was going the Simon Le Bon look. Duran kind of, little bit of highlight, little bit of this is planet Earth type thing. And it didn't work.
He would fluctuate from full on to tips to little bit of a mullet.
Harves, who still floats around the club. I'm not sure what he does these days, but I mean, there's no guy I love more than Mark Harvey.
Yes.
What a player he was.
Yes.
But trust me, his haircuts are an absolute indictment on hairdressing around the world. And Harves, please, don't go back.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's fair warning.
What else? I think,
who have you got?
Yeah, well, look, Paul van der Haar. Another 80s. 80s, a little bit into the 90s, the Flying Dutchman.
Yes, he was.
He had that flying sort of locks, a little bit, Bjorn Ironside. Yeah. Viking again.
A little bit of that, a little bit sort of, bikey.
But there was a time when Vanders had the kind of perm. He did go a perm for a short time.
Whatever happened to the perm as a product of the hairdressing industry?
Oh, it's still down below, isn't it? You get the curls, don't you? Anyway,
I'm not across that.
Yeah.
So next one.
Well, right. I think you should have a go.
Let's go. All right. Well, I mean, this is. He became a bit cooler later on, but early days
he would have had to have.
He was clean cut. Private school boy.
This is your nomination.
James Hird. Yes.
James. Yes, I thought you were going to say. As soon as you said private school.
Yes. He always. Yeah.
In Kevin Sheedy's book Sheeds, A Touch of Cunning. He actually makes a comment towards the end of that book about James Hird, and it was probably around about 94, 95.
What does he say?
He says, not a guy I really relate to. Not a guy I think I can get along with.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think he changed his mind when Hird won him a couple of premierships.
He would have.
But it was because Hird was the image of the schoolboy. Mummy's little
prefect.
boy. And Sheedy, of course, being Sheedy.
Yes.
He likes the working class.
Yes.
A little bit more.
The ex-plumber. Yeah. He would have.
We love stereotyping on this show. Don't we?
Mate, that's what we do.
Yeah,
that's what we do best. Okay.
What else?
What have you got?
Okay. All right, so this one I'm sure people will remember. Early 2000s, best and fairest winner for the club, Adam McPhee.
Oh, he came from Fremantle. That's
he did,
right.
And he very controversially went back there.
Oh, did he?
Snubbed
he goes
us.
back.
Yeah, he snubbed us.
That's the ultimate outrage.
The way he did it, if you know, I'm sure it's in Wikipedia somewhere, but have a read about it. Not a loved player at Essendon.
Oh, really?
Despite his best and fairest win.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he was going with that just got out of bed look that looked nothing like a just got out of bed look.
Yeah. No, that's when Product was in. Product was...
I just think he didn't shower for a while.
You think that's what it was?
I don't think he's been nowhere near some L'Oreal hair.
Created the stickiness.
Yeah. And his mum took one look at it.
Yeah.
And you can see the results. She took a swing at him. You don't wear hair like that, Adam, she said. And there's the results. Time for maybe a couple more?
Yes, all right, okay. Just very quickly, what about, there was a player, Nick Comer.
Never heard of him.
Oh, really? Yeah, but he wasn't around for, but he had
Nick
that
Comer.
kind of...
He's a full stop in the history of Essendon. Also Rans, isn't he?
This is going to be an old reference. He had that very Two Moon Junction look. Do you remember that movie, Two Moon Junction?
Well, there's just a guy. Too keen on your sister type look. Is that the? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Well, there was just a guy.
Is
I think
hillbilly?
Yeah, a little bit of that. Yeah. Long flowing locks. Yeah. Anyway, probably no one will understand that reference.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that looks feral. Actually,
he came and went.
That looks feral. Yeah, you're not going to get selection in Essendon wearing hair like that.
The chicks digged it though, apparently.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right.
I don't think so. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's wrap this up.
All the best.
We've outstayed
my
our
last
welcome.
one, which I'm going to nominate as the winner.
Right.
Of
the trophy.
The most memorable.
Clubhouse leader.
Not for a couple of reasons. One, he was always touted as being the Messiah.
The next best thing.
Yeah. This kid was going to change the fortunes of our club.
Right.
And, for months and months,
I think I know
leading
who
into
you're talking
years
about.
and years.
Yes.
Hey, he's coming. He's coming.
Right.
Yeah, I know he can't get on the field. I know he's injured.
He's on the cusp.
He's coming.
Right.
Courtney Johns.
Oh, that hair.
Courtney Johns.
It's like he was ready for greatness with that hairstyle.
Yeah, he was prepared for it.
Yeah, he really
He'd been
was.
anointed.
Yes. He was ready for the sponsorship
almost.
deals.
Yeah. And it was the most hideous thing I've ever seen. I mean, it was like that Ice Baby guy. What was his name?
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice.
Right.
Yeah. It was Vanilla Ice with dreadlocks.
He would have had stuff living in that hair.
It was
He would have had all
disgraceful.
sorts of
all
sorts of stuff in there.
Sailed off into the sunset, never to be seen again.
Did he? How many games did he play?
I don't think he played any. He might have played a couple. I don't know.
3 or 4.
But he was, not so much the Messiah, but
just another story, another tragic story.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
so
thanks for giving us hope anyway.
Been a lot of fantastic haircuts down at the Bombers. And
if you have any others that you would like to suggest, please feel free to. Can you put photos in the comment section? We're still learning this, Kate.
No, you can't actually.
Oh, you can't.
No.
All right. Okay.
Well, you can put links. I think.
We'll just describe it really well. The hairstyle that you may have in mind.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah,
and
all right.
Please, no comments on ours.
Yes,
okay?
yeah.
Right.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
It's easy to point fingers, isn't it? All right, well, that's enough. I'm just going to say bye for now.
Thanks for watching.
See you later.
Yet again. Thank you.
See ya.
Talk soon. Bye now.